Hi, everyone. It's Caroline. Thank you for joining me. We're just going to do a quick energy process to assist not only in lessening the impact of Hurricane Milton coming into Florida, but also to assist the people who live there, to help them remember you're not alone in this, and to remind all of us, each of us, that we're not alone in any of these processes that we're seeing in these times that are so intense and so powerful, and yet it's empowering to remember we are co-creators. So let's just take a moment where we're breathing in. I'll bring in the collective, breathing in slowly through the nose with mouth closed. And breathing out slowly, as if we were whistling or breathing out through a little straw. That's going to lower the blood pressure, lower the feeling of stress, and bring out the head and into the heart space. So just continue with that. I'll bring the collective in, and they'll assist us with our energy work. Asking you to come in, dear ones. Well, greetings, dear ones. We are full of thanks for each of you and very happy to have this moment with you. And so wonderful. We're going to look at the energetics of this huge storm, Hurricane Milton. And with the other one, it's been amped up quite a bit artificially. And this is not political. This is not about choosing sides. This is working with what we have right now. So we're looking at that energy. It's full of chaos. We're going to bring in the energy of peace, and the angel of peace is with us right now. And she is just flowing into the presence of that hurricane and spreading the energies of peace everywhere. If you can just image this, dear ones, just if you have trouble imaging, hold your hands out like so and just say, angel of peace, come in. That's all it takes. Wonderful. Know that you're holding that hurricane, all of the energy of it, the makings of it between your hands. Wonderful. Bringing in that beautiful blue ray of Archangel Michael right now. Again, move the hands as needed. That's fine. That indicates if you can't image, no worries. Bring in that absolutely beautiful blue ray. Archangel Michael is here amongst us with his sword of truth, Excalibur, and we request and require for all upon the earth with you that the truth of all of this come forward in perfect time and way, and that all of those who have been evacuating make it safely to a place where they will be in comfort and in a safe and secure place, not stressing, not worrying about objects, valuing their life more than the physical outer conditions of day-to-day living. That's right. Wonderful. Bringing in that emerald green ray for each and every person who's had to evacuate, those who have chosen to stay in the state of Florida, in the areas of Georgia that might be affected, bringing them a sense of peace, asking only that which is for their higher good. Come here. We're going to work with the energy now, the mass, the energy mass that is the hurricane itself. We're going to bring it into a beautiful pillar of divine golden light and into a golden pyramid. So again, just move your hands to indicate if you have trouble imaging. That's right. It's all in that beautiful golden pyramid. In the golden pyramid, there is no chaos. So what we're doing is reducing the physical impact of that storm, which does have many natural elements to it. It's not completely technologically created, but we're reducing it in impact, in fury, and action to something much smaller. So instead of a category 5, the effects are going down to category 4. Keep moving hands together a bit, going down to category 3, just making it smaller. Category 2, and smaller yet, category 1. We're planting, calling forth beautiful solar angels and beautiful seraphim. The thrones, the principalities are here now upon the earth, serving justice, serving divine justice, serving humanity and the well-being of Mother Earth. Wonderful. Thank you, dear ones. Well, that's coming forward now. They're taking their stand, different places in the state of Florida and Georgia, as well as taking their place in all of the states affected by Hurricane Helene. Certainly, we haven't forgotten those dear ones who are struggling to deal with the loss of loved ones, the loss of home, vehicle, income, and what have you. So, all right. Wonderful. All that light coming into these states and affecting all the rest of the country as well, which is often in a state of feeling emotional chaos. Well, I've got loved ones in the South, I've got loved ones or coworkers or what have you in Florida, or say just in the Gulf Coast area, and I don't want anyone to be harmed. Let only that which belongs to divine love occur here, only that which is in accordance with divine will and divine wisdom, the threefold flame, divine love, divine wisdom, and divine will. And so we're bringing in a very great light, sort of like a candlelight. It's flickering, but it's golden white, and it is the light of higher love, opening portals in the higher realms. Very beautiful. Whole legions of angels pouring down now to assist in those areas. Likewise, whole legions of angels blowing down to assist in the Middle East, those who are grief-stricken, who have lost their home and livelihood, who are badly injured, who are having to move, having to evacuate because they are displaced. Yeah, the whole of particularly Lebanon, Gaza, and that those of Israel have the courage to speak up because so many are unhappy with what their prime minister is doing. Yeah. Bringing in the aura of peace, bringing in the light of peace into that area, spreading that throughout the world, spreading that throughout all war-torn countries, or countries with contentious civil situations. Yeah. That light is flowing. Wonderful, bringing in the energies of peace. Now, we want to talk a little bit about the energies of chaos, dear ones, because what happens in a storm such as this, or in a place wherein there is war, is that the chaotic energies that have long been embedded into Earth's atmosphere are being released. So we would say, just be aware of that. It isn't all negative. And be aware as well that those who came in who are experiencing these absolutely unthinkable situations, their souls are powerful. Their souls know what's going on. Their souls chose these experiences. And perhaps you don't understand why. They might look at your life and say, why in the world would your soul ever allow such a dreadful thing? All of that abuse, or all of that grief and rage, all of that illness or disability, and on and on. Why this terrible accident? Why did that have to happen? Nothing like that has ever happened to me and my family. That is totally foreign to me, and I don't see why anyone should have to go through it. And yet everybody comes in, almost everybody, unless they're a dark entity in human form, they come in with a life chart, and they wrote that out themselves, and they chose those situations. And we realize many people get very angry and upset and say, no, I didn't choose this or that person couldn't have chosen to be treated so cruelly. And that's because you're looking at it from an earth level. You're looking at it from the position of being in a body. When you're purely spirit, when you're in the etheric, when you're at home in the higher realms, you don't have those thoughts. You look into your soul and say, what growth remains to be achieved yet? Where else do I want to go? What else do I want to experience? All right, I've been on this side of the situation. What's it like to be on that side of the situation? I've been one of the rescue workers, one of the emergency services workers. What's it like to have to depend on them? And then you switch over, and this is completely up to you. You have chosen this. And so one of the greater gifts that you can give to these dear ones who are experiencing so much right now is to say your soul is powerful. For whatever reason, your soul decided to experience this on a soul level, and you are coming forward from it. You will be stronger. You will be more powerful. And I flow to you the energies of empowerment. So let's do that right now, dear ones. Flowing a lot of beautiful heart-based light. Send a line of light from your heart, shooting out into many lines of light, and to all who suffer now on the planet. You're not giving away your life energy. That helps no one. You're just sending them loving, beautiful light. And now let's place them in that rosary, so that Divine Mother takes up a beautiful presence in their life. Straight into the heart space. Peace amidst the chaos. This is but a temporary situation. You're learning from it. You will move on. Earth lives pass by like that. When one is in the etheric, a loved one is only gone for a few minutes when they leave to be on Earth, even if they live to be 100. Yeah. Wonderful. The nature of time is changing on your planet as well. You'll notice that time passes much more quickly, or you can't quite keep track of it. It seems irrelevant. Yeah. Wonderful. Holding all of them in that beautiful rosary. Everyone in a war-torn country, everyone experiencing extreme weather, experiencing fires out west in the US. You just image the rain coming down onto those fires. Wildlife, people, homes, businesses being spared. The trees, the plants being spared. To see the rain pouring down. Wonderful. And for the South, particularly Florida, Southern Georgia now, holding that into higher light, and bring in the emerald green ray of healing for all those needing to calm their energies. Trust that all those who needed to evacuate have done so. If they decide to stay, they're accepting that end result. Beautiful ray of healing for all those still in shock, experiencing trauma all throughout the South, particularly the 6 states affected by Helene, the last hurricane. Slowing, mitigating the impact of the tornadoes, accompanying the hurricane. And bringing the energy of calm into the hurricane. So it moves much more slowly. The winds are far lower in emphasis and speed. And the results far less. Wonderful, dear ones. We want you to image. You can do this with anything, pretty much, any outer situation, not so much a relationship, but an outer situation, a job, a place to live, a new car, what have you, is to go into the higher realms, and you're going to image their beautiful ball of sparkling light, comes to you from the sea of sparkling light that is yet unmanifest energy. You're going to send a ray of light from your heart to this, and this is the sparkling ball of light that is the end result of what you wish to create, and imbue it with all the traits that you wish this situation or object to have. In this case, we're asking as few fatalities as possible, few injuries as possible, and as little damage to people's homes and businesses, schools, hospitals, etc. as possible, and a smooth and quite a renewing and revitalizing start over by those who have had to leave and will have lost their homes a few weeks ago, or perhaps in this storm. Requiring safety for all emergency workers, all medical staff, yeah, all those flying helicopters, all those in transportation. Wonderful, sending a lot of light to that. Quick cleanup, quick reconstruction of buildings so that the current situation of climate is taken into account as the new construction begins. Now, bring in a special light, special higher beings, higher angelic guardians and earth guardians who serve the light. Now very definitely on the ground in Florida as well as above it where the storm is. I'm working to assist all persons. Wonderful. Now you're going to build identical particles of light into your body and into the earth in this case. Generally, you don't have to do that, but into the earth, into that area, are just all going to represent that part of the world. Wonderful. And we're going to draw in all those identical particles of light from that ball of light into every cell of the body, giving thanks, giving thanks. And we do the same with the Middle East. That light in that case holds beautiful peace, no more weapons firing, no more bombs being dropped. Now, the end, the removal of all who are warmongers, who continue this path of destruction, relief, healing, safety, and release of trauma from all those who are on the ground experiencing it, whether they are soldiers or civilians. Wonderful continued interception and intervention from the galactic forces who are very actively blocking a lot of the violence and bringing people up onto the ships to assist them. And again, bring that beautiful light. Once you've got it, once you've decided what you want in that, what you're creating, building identical particles in the body and bringing it in. And in this case, we are birthing for all involved. Yeah, wonderful. So you're bringing it into that region of the world, the Middle East. Wonderful. Beautiful dear ones, we send much love and many blessings. We are full of thanks and honored as always to work with you, all of you, equal to us, of course, in your co-creative abilities. And we just send so much love and great appreciation for you that you came here at this time. And the work you're doing is irreplaceable. So many blessings. Namaste, and we'll bring our writer back now. Okay, thanks so much, everybody. This is Caroline again. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button so that more people see it and more people can do these processes with the collective. And I just want to thank you for everything you do. And we will get through this. Yeah.